What's up guys, Nif here, and we got Changli chilling with a bird on her head. We just got done pulling Changli with a little bit of a surprise in the last video. Go check that out if you haven't seen my pulls video. Lost a 50-50, but came out a little bit higher than we expected, because we also pulled her signature weapon, which wasn't what I planned on doing, but we had that 10 pull. I only had 8 pity, so I had no intention of doing it. It was kind of just for memes. But in this video, we're going to be leveling her up all the way. I'm pretty sure I've got the materials necessary, and we're going to be ascending her to the highest level I can, which right now is only 80. We can't hit that last ascension yet, but we're getting close there. Let's check real quick. I think we're 2 levels off. Oh, 3 and a quarter. But yeah, we're going to level her up, see how far we could take her in terms of her skills, and level up her echoes. I'm going to have you guys join me in tuning them. Hopefully you could give me some good luck in tuning her, but we'll see, I still don't understand. I don't understand the hair. Why is it detached and connected with these gold rings? All right, we've almost got her leveled up. Knock that out real quick. I didn't even grind those ascension materials. They kind of came from that event where you had to go around taking pictures of everything, so that's pretty neat. We're gonna level up the blazing brilliance real quick. I'll zoom through this. See you guys in a second. Alright, we now have to run over to synthesize some materials. We're going to leave our good luck Vigil's chair, which ended up being good luck even though we lost the 50-50. But yeah, we're going to have to hang out here because we're going to have to synthesize a lot of these little thingamabobbers. Man, getting that weapon means that I had to use these ones. That I had to use a lot of materials to then level up the Blazing Brilliance, Changli's signature weapon, which I wasn't expecting to have to do, so it is what it is. We got her almost to level 80. We're just going to leave her there because there's no point really in leveling her to 80. Let's finish up the last ascension that we can right now with her weapon. Click, 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 click. So getting her weapon, which is a crit damage weapon, kind of throws a little bit of a wrench in my plans because I was intending on using a crit damage Inferno Rider on her, so I'm not really sure what to do here, because this weapon gives a massive 44% so far crit damage. I had to use so much money to level it up, but let's read the weapon's skill real quick. Crimson Phoenix, attack increased by 12%. The equipper gains 1 stack of Searing Feather upon dealing damage, which can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds, and gains 5 stacks of the same effect upon casting Resonance skill. Each stack of Searing Feather gives 4% additional Resonance skill damage, bonus for up to 14 stacks. After reaching the max stacks, they'll be removed within 12 seconds. So this gives you 56% additional resonance skill damage, 12% attack, pretty high base attack, 516, which, I mean, we can't really compare them because of the level difference, but I'm not sure how it compares to the Emerald Genesis. It's her signature weapon though, it's going to be better. It just changes our plans for getting her all geared up with her echoes. So we're going to be running the Molten Rift set, have a handful of crit damage and some crit rate echoes ready for her. But before we get to those, actually, let's go through here. At least we get some crit rate increases from her stats. So we're going to rank all these stat bonuses up before we get to her other skills. You know, we're running low on gold here. We're sitting at 300 and almost just 300,000, which we should have way more gold, but like I said, we had to level up that weapon. These are her inherent skills real quick. So the first one is Secret Strategist. When Changli releases Basic Attack True Sight Conquest or Basic Attack True Sight Charge, for each stack of Inflamement, Changli's fusion damage bonus is increased by 5%. And then this one is when Changli releases Heavy Attack, Flaming Sacrifice, or Resonance Liberation, Radiance of Fealty, Changli's fusion damage bonus is increased by 20%, and Changli ignores 15% of the target's defense when dealing damage. So that defense ignore, as well as the bonus fusion damage from both of these, is going to be pretty huge in boosting her personal damage. I just want to see what her stats look like to kind of get an idea of if I want to go a crit damage or a crit rate Inferno Rider. We can also do our 3 cost and 1 cost echoes to determine like how it's looking in our substats, because if we end up with a bunch of really nice crit substats, then there's not going to be really any point in running that crit rate, and we could just get even higher crit damage. And I'm not going to complain about that. That'll be sick. We are running out of shells though, or gold or money or whatever we're calling it. So that's going to be a problem pretty soon here. Alright, so we ran out of shells. We're going to try and get some more of those real quick. Be right back. Alright, so skipping ahead a little bit, had to farm some shells, had to get that all wrapped up. We took care of that. We got our skills all up to level 6. We'll get them up a little bit further later. I've got the materials for it, so I'll probably get them all up to 8 for the time being, so that she can match our Jinshi. But I figured we should take a look at getting these echoes wrapped up, because I think that's pretty exciting. We've got 13% crit rate from our skills, 194% crit damage from our weapon, big ol' 44.3% crit damage bonus. So I figured we would start not with our 4 cost, which I usually would, but instead we're going to start with our 3s. We don't have a ton of options here for the 3s to work with, so we're gonna see what we end up with. We'll start with this little fusion damage dude. We could bring him to 25 right away, but we're not going to do that. We're going to bring him up to 10. See if we could get a nice little pool for these 2 tunings here. If we get crit rate, crit damage right off the bat, that'd be a great start. We did get a crit damage, Resonance Liberation. I'd be willing to take that one up a little bit. So we'll equip that one to start. Let's check out this attack one, because I think we're going to go 1 fusion and 1 attack, and we'll probably try and keep those pretty balanced. Again, if we could get some crit stats in these first 2 tunings, that sets me up for hopeful success here. So we'll level that up, show us the crits. Alright, another crit damage. Wow, heavy attack bonus, crit damage, not too shabby. So we're happy with possibly trying to take those up. We don't have a lot to work with here. We weren't lucky in getting fusion damage or really like just attack percent, so we're gonna work with what we get. Again, I'll have time to farm for these bad boys in the future. We will take a look at these 1 costs. We've got way more of the 1 costs to play around with, so let's see if we can get lucky on these guys. Here's the first fusion prism, excuse me. Nothing there. Let's check out this next. We'll unlock this one so we could use it to feed to our next one. We're not happy with that one. Maybe this one will be better luck. Pop 2 of those in. Alright, show us some double crit stats, please. Again, resonance, skill, and defense. Dead stat there. We're not going to want that one. We want one that at least doesn't have dead stats and has at least 1 crit. I'd be pretty happy with. So that's what we're going to try for here. Give us some luck here. Double defense. That is not what we want to see. So we won't be using that one either. These little prism dudes aren't showing us a great time. But I'm sure one of them will hit. Energy regen, basic attack damage bonus. That's not great. We want to see at least 1 crit stat, right? Alright, this little dude's jigging around, giving us a little dance. I'm feeling lucky with him. And I shouldn't have. More basic attack and energy regen. We got the back-to-back basic attack energy regens. Not getting a lot of luck here on these 1 costs, unfortunately. Flat attack, heavy attack damage bonus. Let's see if the Electro Predator can give us something good here. Alright, crit damage and defense. Don't love it. Don't love it. Would like to see some crit rate to work with here. We're pumping out the crit damage already with our sword. So we really need to get some crit rate substats. That one's pretty dead. Is that it for our 1 costs? Not great. Not great at all. Alright, here's 1 attack percent. We'll try this guy. Please. Crit rate and flat attack. Okay. This fusion warrior here is feeling lucky. It's not a great crit rate roll, but we're gonna take it up to 15. Show us another good stat here. Defense was not what we were looking for, but this is one of our few crit rates. I'm gonna take this one up to 20. If it's another dead stat, we'll leave it at 20. I'm not sure how optimal that is, but it's what we're gonna do. Basic attack damage, that's fine. We'll equip that one. That's one down. Let's see here, do we have any other attack percentages that we could play around with? Does not look like it. Okay, we got these crit damages. Resonance liberation damage, but that's on a fusion warrior. So let's try out, you know, I'm gonna take these two. I'm gonna take these 3 up to 15 and see if any of them can give us anything to work with. Maybe one of them will pull a crit. Nope. Defense. Don't want that. So we'll nuke that one. We'll feed that one to this guy. Take him up to 16, I guess. I just want to make sure that we're trying to use our materials here. Defense, hate to see it. We'll feed that one to this guy here with the crit damage. His turn. This one's 2 dead stats, then we're not looking too hot. Show us some crit rate. Alright, attack percent. Crit damage attack percent. Let's take it up to 20. Like I said, I'm not sure what the most optimal way of doing this is. This is just what feels good to me. Alright, attack percent, flat attack, crit damage, defense is a dead stat. So sitting with both of these ended up with the defense. One has crit rate, one has crit damage. We're not too mad. We can take a look at these guys here. We'll take this one up. We don't have a ton of options. We're just taking it up to 20 because we're going to want to play the character. So we're going to get 2 more tuned stats here. Show us some crit rate. Nope. HP percent and energy regen. Let's see what the Violet Feathered Heron can give us. We got that crit damage. And we got that heavy attack damage bonus. Alright, hate to see it. Not great. So we'll leave this guy here. I'm not too happy with these stats. Maybe we'll get lucky on an Inferno Rider here. Right now we're sitting at only 19.3% crit rate, 240% crit damage. We've got to go with a crit rate Inferno Rider, I think. Otherwise, things aren't going to be looking too good for us. Let's start with this one. Maybe we'll get some bonus crit rate and crit damage in the substats and we'll be happy. Alright, energy regen, basic attack, and crit damage. Not too bad of a crit damage roll. That's not looking too shabby, honestly. Let's take him up to 20. Like, if we get another solid roll here, I'll take him up to 25 pretty happily. Okay, attack percent. We're taking this bad boy up to 25. If we hit crit rate here, we're going to be very happy with these results for the time being, of course. All of our echoes on Changli are definitely going to need some improvement, but alright, HP, can't win them all. Alright, so we're sitting at only 28.3% crit rate and 60% crit damage, which puts us at, 22-23 attack is pretty nice, but only 41% crit rate with 254% crit damage really doesn't feel good, if I'm being honest. Like, if we swap out the weapon, let's see, 22-23, 41 over 254. And then 1981, 61.3 over 210. Obviously, the attack is lower because the weapon's not leveled up, and the energy regen is a little bit higher. But also, aesthetically, this one just looks so clean. Like, that is sick. Got the fire coming out of the hilt. I don't know, this Changli is gonna need work, but let me know what you guys think. We're gonna have to call it here. I'm just straight up out of echoes to work with. We'll definitely try and improve her. We'll work on her a bunch, but I guess that's it. Not the most successful, but we spent a ton of resources and got her pretty built up. But thank you guys for watching and joining me on this kind of failure of a journey, but it's only uphill from here, like that giant hill behind me. But thank you guys for watching. If you haven't seen my pools video, go check that out. Let me know what you think. If you want to join the Astrite Pass giveaway, check out my last Wuthering Wednesday video. It's a video or two ago. And I'll see you guys in future videos. Comment down below what you think of my current Changli, and subscribe for future videos. See ya.